You're watching the 2019 SCAC Fall Media Days. It's day 9, and we're taking a look into the University of St. Thomas cross-country programs. The Celts coming off a season a year ago in which their men placed second in the Red River Conference. Their women took home third in their conference meet. The St. Thomas Celts will once again be led as they head into the season by Ryan Dohner, the head coach, along with sophomore Michael Skinner on the men's side. And Coach Michael, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Coach, we head into your first season ever as the cross-country coach in the SCAC. You were the first ever coach hired there at St. Thomas, a new chapter in this program. Just talk about your excitement to enter this new SCAC league and how much fun it's been to get back with both of your teams and get the year started again.
Yeah, this new league will definitely be a good challenge for us moving forward. Coming from the Red River Conference, our first year as a team, that was a good conference for us to start off in and get some experience and do well in. Now we get to, in our second year, step it up to an even stronger conference and see what we can do as a school that's just getting better and better.
Michael, last year as a freshman, you were a huge part of this team's success. And you look at this roster, just one senior. It's a pretty young team filled with sophomores and freshmen. So in your second year, as you return back to camp, what's different this season? What did you learn a year ago that will help you as you head into your sophomore campaign?
Just that having a foundation of just fellowship with your teammates, that's really a big contribution in the way your team performs each meet. And it seems like if we have such a great bond with one another, and that just pushes us even more to just excel in the sport and to really push one another along and just to do better, whether it be running or eating, just the little things in between that. So, yeah.
Coach, as you look at the way preseason has unfolded, what are you trying to establish early on in the year with respect to a cross-country season having that progression and obviously understanding that first meet of the season, everyone's probably not going to run their best race of the year, but there's that room for growth. What are you trying to establish early on in a preseason camp?
Yeah, early on we're trying to establish good habits, so being on time to practice, taking care of the little things, as far as staying healthy in the training room, establishing how to do weight routines with correct form so we stay injury-free. Getting used to the balance of school life and athletics as well, so making sure that, they get a couple extra rest days than they will probably later on, just to get used to being back in school and everything, and just forming bonds with each other as a team.
Michael, certainly as you and the rest of your teammates enter a new era of St. Thomas cross country in the SCAC, there is some familiarity with these teams. I look at your schedule a season ago. You ran up against a handful of SCAC cross country squads over the course of last year. So having some familiarity, how much will that help as you kind of go into a little bit of the unknown here in 2019 with the new league?
It gives us, the upperclassmen, just a confidence just to know we've competed against these guys and we know what to expect and how we can influence the freshmen and just the freshmen in general to perform well and just to know how we've been through this and we know what to do, what to expect, and how to come about from what we may go through with these other teams that seem as if they are better than us. So yeah.
Coach, I mentioned that you're the first ever head coach in cross-country history there at St. Thomas, hired back in July of 2017. Last year, you go through your first full year of competition with both of these programs. What are you kind of looking for now in year 3 as you've sort of started to build those sort of building blocks and foundations of your program? What are you hoping to see from both your programs heading into 2019?
Well, we still have a really young team. Even in our second year, we still have a lot of freshmen and sophomores on the team. We're just looking to slowly build on top of what we did last year. We lost a couple guys and a couple girls from last year, and we added a few new runners as well. So I think we're going to learn how to run better as a pack this year. And so, our training focus is to just be a little bit stronger so we're ready at the conference meet in Colorado where, we might not run as fast as last year because of the elevation, but hopefully we'll be a little bit stronger to be able to handle it. And so, we're just trying to grow as a school and make sure the culture and the team is forming in the right direction.
Michael, a season ago at the conference championship at the Red River States, you finished 5th individually. Outstanding performance in your freshman year. How much does a performance like that give you confidence going into this year, and what did your summer workout program look like as you got prepared for 2019?
Coming into this summer, after nationals, qualified for that meet, gave me a lot of hope knowing that I can transfer my ethics from last year into this year and to know what to expect and how I can get things under control during the school year and how to balance the student-athlete life. Over the course of this summer, put in many miles throughout the weeks, and I believe I have a great foundation, and I'm going to be able to work from that this upcoming season, coming into September.
And finally, Coach, to wrap things up, for both of your programs as we head into 2019, what are your expectations for these two groups? What do you hope to see from both of these teams out there on the course throughout the course of 2019?
Yeah, I mean, from a physical standpoint, performance-wise, they just all want to run faster than last year, and that's what I think they can do. Being a year older, the main thing is just staying healthy. The training-wise, we're going to be stronger. It's just are those guys that ran last year and girls that ran last year going to be healthy when we get to the meets that matter most. And then just as a team, the goal is to really just form close bonds with each other and be a team. That's the thing that's going to bring other kids to want to come here whenever they see our team and continue to grow this school. It's bigger than just our cross-country team. It's about our athletic department. It's about our school. And it matters to everyone what we do here, and so we just want to also just be a great reflection on campus, we reveal that on the field too when we race.
University of St. Thomas cross-country programs. Again, the Celts will be led as they head into the season under the guidance of head coach Ryan Dohner, along with sophomore Michael Skinner on the men's side. Coach Michael, thanks so much for joining us today, and best of luck as you head into the season.
Thank you.